Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing the Total War Warhammer II Battle Replay. This one, again, is from the Warhammer Olympics, hosted by Air of Carthage and Halo, and yeah, it's paused again. It's paused again. Yeah, that's because Vanguard shenanigans still. So, yeah, this is my army. I know, there's a bit missing. So I have Orion. Yes, so Orion's good against Skaven. I'm against Skaven, by the way. And I'm up against Xiphos, by the way. Yeah, not easy. Not easy. He's good. And Skaven are really good now. So this is going to be a tough one. But, you know, the last one was a tough one. And I did alright there. So, yeah, maybe I can repeat that. So Orion is fantastic. He's got some great AoE buffs here. Not buffs, damage spells. Hawk's Talon and Hounds of Orion. Both very useful. Hawk's Talon for Storm Vermin, Hounds of Orion for whatever else. And also Horn of the Wild Hunt. So puts Wild Riders up to 100 charge bonus. So I don't have the Helm of Discord this time, but I do have 100 charge bonus. So that's pretty good, huh? That's pretty good. Also, he's unbreakable. Cloak of Isha will keep him alive. And seeing as how Skrulk is sort of out of trend right now, with, you know, Ikit Claw being on the scene now, you don't have to worry too much about Liber Bubonicus, you know, just chunking down that health at the end. So it makes Orion actually a safer bet. I mean, he was pretty sturdy anyway. You still had to have him in combat for Liber Bubonicus to finish him off, but you could negate the Cloak of Isha somewhat just by killing him quickly, rather than letting him heal through it all. Also over here, Spellsinger of Life. So Earthblood and a Regrowth. I've also got the Opal Amulet and the Power Stone, so more magic and also some damage resistance for herself in case she's getting sniped out by stuff. So yes, Vanguard shenanigans. Dryads. So these guys actually have a few chevrons now, because Orion is cheaper than the Glade Lord on the Forest Dragon. So 3 Dryads over there. Got another one over here, and I've got a load of Wild Riders once more, along with the Sisters of Thorn. Now, Xiphos in the middle. I think I can afford to put it in slow-mo now that, you know, we're getting to his army. So as you can see, he does have Rattling Guns, he does have Jezzails, but I'm going to get on the top of them pretty quickly, I think. Also, he does have Ikit Claw on a Doom Wheel, which is a real nightmare. A load of armor, very quick. He's a tough one. He's a tough one for sure. He can outrun Orion, so Orion can't just chase him down and skewer him very easily. Also, there are 2 Doom Flayers. The Doom Flayers do so well. Just in every matchup, they're very, very good. Huge amount of armor, just unbelievable amounts of armor. And yeah, they do a lot of damage to basically anything. They're very scary units. Also, he's got some Storm Vermin, a load of Slaves and Clan Rats dotted around. It's mostly cheap stuff, but yeah. 3 units of Doom Flayers and Ikit and the artillery is horrible. So, speeding things up. You see straight away Wild Riders starting to run in, which is nice. Getting a nice charge on those Doom Flayers. Doing a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage. Good, a little bit. Here, Warp Lightning, though, on these Wild Riders. Didn't get them out of the way in time, which is a real pity. And God, they take a pounding there. That is not good for me. That is a bad opening gambit from me. But a load of other stuff is getting whittled down. My Dryads are catching out these Clan Rats. Over here, unfortunately, this is impassable. I wasn't sure if I could walk over this or not. Turns out you can't. Very annoying. You can't check because you cannot deploy there, so it doesn't show you. So anyway, Wild Riders charging in, getting into those Doom Flayers. Rattling Guns and the Jezzails are still going, which kind of sucks. But, you know, I've got still a fair bit of strength in here, but God, these Doom Flayers and Ikit are just devastating. They are absolutely devastating. But Orion is on his way in. You can see the Rattling Guns are starting to fire, so I'm moving around, and he does use the, is it Storm Demon? No, that's not Storm Demon. Brass Orb, that's the one. Uses Brass Orb to pin me in place there, so I can't move around. Over here, try and use Hawk's Talon on the Storm Vermin, but it takes a while to cast, and boy is it loud. I mean, look at it. There's no missing that. Also, use the Hounds of Orion on these guys. It'll disrupt these formations and let my cavalry get in here and wipe out those Rattling Guns teams. Sadly, though, the Warlock Jezzails are still going, so I'll need to get on top of them in a hurry. And my Dryads are struggling. You know, Storm Vermin are great against Dryads. They are very good. They have the armor to hold off. My Dryads on this side, though, they're doing well, cleaving through all these Clan Rats, so that's really nice for me. But I'm losing a lot of cavalry. You know, some are returning that I will be bringing back into the fight. But I'm as yet to really make a dent in these Doom Flayers. Orion is in here trying to do what he can. He has done some damage to him, but they just run off again. You know, they just run off. So a Regrowth on my Sister Thorn, try and keep them going. And my Spellsinger is kind of in combat here, really. Yeah, it's not ideal, but she's on the Jezzails, and my Wild Riders come in, also on the Jezzails. Good to wipe these guys out. And Ikit Claw is running to try and help, because I was boshing him with Orion as well. And Orion is good against all of these units, but he has to catch them, and that's the problem. Trying to catch them is just a nightmare. So an Earthblood, trying to keep these Wild Riders and Orion happy, so that's something. And over here, another Warp Lightning. Looks like he's going to finish up those Dryads. It's such an easy spell just to spam on anything. Warp Lightning is a great spell. It really is. So here, my Sister Thorn did come back. Wild Riders are returning. There's a few Skaven slaves and things dotted around there that are broken. So they'll probably be coming back soon. But I've got more Dryads coming in again as well. The Storm Vermin still just holding out against everything. Huge model counts on the Storm Vermin as well. That's one thing that people don't take into consideration a lot of the time. There's 120 in a unit. It's a big block of things to kill. So over here, Spellsinger being chased away and terrified. Not terrified anymore, but still just being chased by Ichiclaw. It's a real problem. So I'm trying to come in with Orion to deal with him, but he can just outrun me. He can outrun me. So I get an Earthblood on all my remaining units, which is very nice. And, yep, this is nice. This is Thorn getting a charge into the back of those Skaven slaves. Can hopefully wrap them up nice and quickly. Another Warp Lightning, though. It's going to get a nice hit there. Should have been able to run away from some of these, but I just didn't. I was too preoccupied trying to get Orion to stay on target. So over here, looks like, yep, Hounds of Orion, trying to do what I can, but it's not a lot. Still trying to chase Ichiclaw. He's trying to chase off my Wild Riders that I really need back, and the Spellsinger is in trouble again, and once again he evades Hawk's Talon beautifully, which is a real problem, because you only have so many Hawk's Talons, and they would be great against these Storm Vermin. And look at this, Doomflayers, they're all fine. They're all fine. Just can't kill any of them. And Orion, I'm just throwing javelins now at Ichiclaw, you know, I can't catch up to him, so I'm trying to do what I can. So now Wild Riders are going to charge in. I'm hoping to catch out Ichiclaw a bit, save my Spellsinger, and get Orion in here. Oof, that was close. That was a close one, Orion. So I'm having to push through some of these Storm Vermin. And over here, I've got all my cav in here, and yep, Doomflayers just charge in, and they can do so much damage so quickly. It is a real nightmare. So Sisters of Thorn, though, they're still going, which is pretty great. They're doing a fine job. 137 kills, nice. 157 for the Dryads. You know, I've got a lot of kills and a lot of units, but I mean, how many did he have? 1,600. Yeah, 1,600 to my 500. Yeah, well, almost 600. So over here, another Warp Lightning, trying to deal with my Dryads, and a Brass Orb, so I can't escape it. Beautiful, beautiful maneuver. So at this point, yeah, Balance of Power's not looking so good. Still got my Spellsinger though. Dryads trying to charge in, but I mean, these Doomflayers are they're just going to run straight through them. I'm trying to deal with them with Orion, but look, he just can't catch him. He just can't catch him. And that's a problem. So I can't use him to defend anything, because he can't catch up to anything. So, you know, stuff is broken a couple times, and now he can just nip them in the bud, you know, before they can get back in, get to Orion, they get dealt with. So they're shattered. All I have left is the Spellsinger and Orion. Everything else is broken or shattered. Yeah, that's not looking so good, is it? It's not looking so good, especially with all of these Doomflayers. There are too many Doomflayers. So Orion, he's trying to keep pace with some of them. I mean, he could have turned around and attacked this one. Looks like he's going to now, so that's something. But, yep, they're just going to get away again. They're just going to get away. Oh, it's such a problem. He has all these Doomflayers chasing my Spellsinger, though. I'm just going to give them the runaround. You know, I'm just going to let Orion try and deal with these guys while she runs off. But, once again, he's paying attention, trying to catch the Storm Vermin out with the Hawk's Talon, but it doesn't work. Try and pin them in place, you know, stop them moving with the Hounds of Orion. It wasn't going to work. So, yeah, all these Storm Vermin are fine. And Storm Vermin actually trade pretty well against Orion, truth be told. You know, they've got some pretty good weapon strength. They don't really need to get over a lot of armor, and that's mostly their problem, is they don't have the armor piercing. And Orion, he's only got 40 melee defense, so when he's surrounded by something like Storm Vermin that have 37 melee attack, it is slightly lower than his defense, but there's a lot of them. You know, there's a lot of them. So that is rough. That is rough. And because they're still fairly healthy, they're not just going to terrify away from Orion. So I do get some units back. I've got my Dryads over here, Sisters of Thorn, I got some Wild Riders there, and I'm still just giving them the slip with the Spellsinger. She's just been running between units, which has been pretty funny. So here, Orion is trying to run out. I really just want to get on top of these Doomflayers, but he just won't let me. He just won't let me. The little sod. So, more units are coming back. I've got more Dryads that can come back in. I don't have the chances, generally, but it looks like he forgot to move these Doomflayers, so hopefully I can get one. Nope, it's still going. It's still going. Did some damage, though. Leadership is quite low, but they're able to scoot away, and I'm stuck fighting Storm Vermin again. It's just going to keep happening. Over here, still giving them the slip with the Spellsinger, which I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of this. Just the Spellsinger staying alive like that. I've used the odd Earthblood myself, using another one now, just to try and get a health back up, mostly to keep the balance of power from slipping too much and triggering army losses for me, because I need to have some of these units still going, even if it's not much. You know, if it's just the Wild Riders getting the odd charge into Skaven slaves, you know, but oh, these Doomflayers, they're the worst. They're the worst. So Orion, he's going to be running in. I've got my Sister Thorn trying to pin these Doomflayers in place, and Orion, come on, boy. Come on, there we go. There we go. So hopefully, with the Sister Thorn keeping them pinned a bit, I can get in there with Orion and actually do some damage. So again, looks like I did some damage, but yeah, they just get shredded. As soon as they start doing donuts, you're in for it. You're in for it. It's a real problem. So Orion, still doing what he can. Spellsinger, still alive, somehow. She's still managing to give them all the slip, which I think is pretty funny. Fighting some Clan Rat Spears now. And Clan Rat Spears, again, you know, they're cost-effective here. They're cost-effective against Orion, which kind of sucks. But they got the anti-large. They don't have to worry about much armor, so that's a problem. Dryads now, trying to come back in and help him out. All these Doomflayers still just trying to screen the Spellsinger, so she's going to try and slip in between them and escape. Come on, Spellsinger. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. No, she can't. No, she decided to break for no reason. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, she started. Yeah, I guess that's army losses now, huh? So yeah, it's just Orion left. So Orion, looking at this army, right? You think, oh, Orion's toast, isn't he? But not necessarily, because they can't really kill him that quickly. And he hasn't hit his healing cap yet. He hasn't even triggered Cloak of Isha yet. He hasn't been damaged that much yet. So he's got a lot of healing left in him. And if I can just get the odd few good hits on the Doomflayers or Ikit Claw, that can affect the balance power a lot. So I wasn't ready to quit just yet, because it's Orion, and Orion can sometimes do crazy things. That's the thing, as soon as you can start breaking the odd expensive unit, terror starts taking hold and it makes it harder and harder. So although there's a lot of stuff here, I only really need to do maybe a third damage to any of these units for them to start getting terrified, like this unit did. And once they all start terrifying, it's been very difficult for them to actually stay in combat with Orion. So, you know, it's not the end of it. It's not the end of it. So he's just watching. He's watching because he knows he doesn't want terror to take hold. He's not going to surround me and let Orion hit a ton of units at once and whittle them all down. So over here, I'm coming in. I'm just going to throw a javelin at Ikit. So yep, hit him with it. That's rather nice. Happy with that. And back to killing Storm Vermin. So what have I learned from this matchup? Honestly, I have no idea. I still have no idea how to do this with Wood Elves. I really don't. It's just the Doomflayers. They're super cost effective against everything, and you just can't kill them quick enough with things like Wild Riders. You've got to catch them out on their own, but honestly, you can bring so much chaff that can just take the blows for them that it makes Doomflayers really hard to kill. Really hard to kill indeed, and anything in the front line is going to die to Doomflayers. So you've only got your cavalry, and so Doomflayers make a great distraction. That allows guns and just cheap units to get on top of things. It's a nightmare. It really is. So Orion, Cloak of Isha is proccing now, and you can see he is actually taking a fair bit of damage finally. So over here, what's happening here? Doomflayers Death Frenzy. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. So Orion is taking some damage. He's doing some damage in kind. I was hoping I'd be able to do some more damage to Ikit, but I can't really see him right now with all the flags, but he just keeps getting pushed over. I mean, the fact that Doomflayers can just knock over Orion like that, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, this is really the match that made me think, yeah, Doomflayers need tweaking. They need tweaking, because I already knew you can't shoot them. That's the thing, their hitboxes are absolutely minuscule. That's why dwarves have no counter to them. Because obviously infantry, you can't throw infantry at them, they'll just kill infantry. So you think, oh, I'll shoot them. Can't shoot them. Can't shoot them. Tiny, tiny hitboxes. So it's a bit of a nightmare. So Orion on 21 health, and I decided I wouldn't make him do the whole 21 health. I'd back out, which I think is fair. You know, I think that's fair. I was actually going to duck out a bit sooner, but I was wishing him GG. It happens. But yeah, so that was that was my last game in this tournament, sadly. I mean, it was against Zyphos. He did a fine job. He went on a long way into the tournament. I'm not going to spoil it, but he did very well. So obviously go check out Era Carthage and Halo to see the entire tournament, because it really was a lot of fun. There were some great matches had by everybody. Certainly a pleasure to watch. But yeah, those Doomflayers, man. Zyphos even said, Doomflayers are OP. And he meant it. He wasn't just saying that. Yeah, he means it. He was going fully, exploiting the bad balance there, which honestly I can't hold it against him because they're new and fancy, and you may as well bring them, right? But yeah, they need some tweaks. They need some tweaks. There's just not enough that can counter them. You really need something like trolls or something like that. You know, something that can do a lot of armor piercing and has the mass to sort of bog them down properly. But the fact that they can knock over Orion is pretty ridiculous. It's pretty grueling. But yeah. A lot of my units did pretty well here. Some of the Wild Riders got a little bit caught out. And, oh, that Warp Lightning near the start was just disgusting. That was painful. That was very painful. But Orion, yeah, he couldn't quite do it today, sadly. Only destroyed one Doomflayer out of all, the 9 that were there. Only got one. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. But it happened. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because I did. Despite Doomflayers, it was still a hell of a lot of fun. These kind of armies I just find so fun to play. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy it, then please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.